Well, hi there, sugar. Looks like Marvel Legends are not the only company who are finally giving us a Savage Land rogue. Mondo have stepped up to the plate, to use a sporting euphemism that I don't fully understand. No, I do. It's baseball, isn't it? But they're doing a beautiful-looking Savage Land rogue. Honestly, way better than Marvel Legends effort, which I'm sorry. Savage Land Rogue is meant to be like this ultimate comic book femme fatale cheesecake character, and their version, like, did you leave it to the Weekend guy to do Rogue's face sculpt, or was it like one of your good people, but they wanted to get finished in time to leave early on a Friday? I don't think it looks great. Whereas this looks really pretty. It is 1/6 scale, of course, so she wouldn't go with any of my collection, but she does look phenomenal with the base as well, with the froggy reptile dude. I forget his name, Captain Frog. That's a great fun little touch on there as well. It's something like Reptilicus, Amphibious. That's it. I knew it was on the tip of my tongue. So she's going to be $255. So it's Mondo. It's going to be expensive, but she's going to ship out in March of next year. And yeah, even though it's a high price tag for a figure that you might say, I don't know, it's a lot for what it is. I'm telling you now, I bet she's going to sell out. I think people are going to really want to get their hands on this. San Diego Comic-Con is upon us, and McFarlane Toys are not going to let that go without dropping some special editions. There's a whole bunch of figures that they have been cooking up in the kitchen. So, allow me to present to you the McFarlane Toys San Diego Comic-Con rundown. Going to do a little bit of quoting from Toy Arc here to make sure I get all the details right. First of all, there's a phygital giveaway, because nothing's better than something that doesn't actually exist. But for those grabbing the digital versions of the Superman-Batman Fusion special chase versions, we'll give you a 1-to-1 color variant to match, 12 total, 1 in each. Just reading that makes me feel so old. I'm like, what am I even talking about? Let's move on, shall we? Then we're getting a San Diego Comic-Con Collector's Edition Beast Boy. So there you go, an actual real figure. I'm always happy to see that. Also, apparently there are 2 UFC variant statues as well, or figures, if you will. Also, Beast Boy is going to be sold in a blind box, so you don't know what color you're going to get. So kind of gamifying it a little bit. I don't mind that. Then also, we're going to be getting the McFarlane Toys shirts they've got. They got shirts and hats with their San Diego Comic-Con sort of insignias on. And also, there's going to be some Spawn-related imagery on there too. Just a fun little keepsake, a little memento from the event. I kind of dig that too. I like event-specific merchandise. I always pop for that. Now, let's get down to brass tacks, gentlemen. These are the real ones. So we're getting the Red Kingdom Come Superman. That's going to be available at the McFarlane booth. And genuinely, I really think this looks beautiful. Alex Ross style. I haven't read Kingdom Come, but my buddy Dom told me that this was from a scene where he gets a nuke launched at him, and he does not take kindly to that. Or maybe it was just a missile. I don't know. I do want to read Kingdom Come because the Superman movie has given me a whole new investment in the character. So yeah, Kingdom Come Superman looks really cool. Then also at the McFarlane booth, there's the Raiden and Sub-Zero Mortal Kombat figures, glow-in-the-dark editions. It was funny, I just saw Git D, and I was like, what does that mean? Then glow in the dark. There you go. My brain pieced it together. Then we're getting the Gold Hush Batman, something for the collector who has everything. Also, there's Darkstar, but Darkstar will be available at Walmart and Amazon as well, so not just Comic-Con. Same to be said with Dark Archer as well. And then we're getting the Doomslayer Atlan pre-order. That's going to be ready for pre-order July 23rd. I guess, I haven't played Doom the Dark Ages, but is that the mech that you control? Maybe that's what it is. And then finally, we're getting Peacemaker from the series, Peacemaker with Eagly, and specifically with guns this time. So McFarlane finally giving Peacemaker his guns. That's going to be up for pre-order on July 24th. Gang, if you're enjoying this video, then I would really appreciate it if you want to give the old thumbs up.
Bub.
That would be great. And also, if you'd like to doubly support the channel, then I do have a channel members section. If you wanted to toss a couple of bucks my way, essentially the equivalent of buying me a beer, were you to bump into me in a pub. Not that I go to the pub very often. So therefore, you might as well get a channel membership. And then you can enjoy the daily live streams that I do for channel members as well. All right, let's back to the news. So, sad news in the model behavior towers. When I was leaving Japan, I sent 4 boxes, 4 big crates back to the UK full of clothes, tchotchkes, action figures. 3 of those boxes arrived, and 1 got lost. Not over the Atlantic, not on a Chinese slow boat shipping vessel, no. In Basingstoke at the UK depot. It travelled across the surface of the world only to get lost in Basingstoke. And unfortunately, all my Jada Street Fighter figures were on there. So, adios, Jada Street Fighter. I guess I won't be completing that collection after all. Honestly, I was on the fence about doing so. So, I'm going to let it go. However, Storm Collectibles are not letting Street Fighter go. In fact, they're doubling down with their gorgeous-looking T-Hawk. It says here 1/12 figure, but this ain't Storm Arena. This is regular. So he's more like 7 inches. He's a big boy, and he looks beautiful as well, as the Storm Collectibles Street Fighter figures always do. Looks pretty darn stunning. I just want to make sure it's definitely regular Storm. Yeah, it's not Storm Arena. It's from their Ultra Street Fighter 2 line. So he is going to be chunky, and he's going to be released around about the first quarter of 2026. Yeah, I'm digging this. Available for pre-order right now on Big Bad Toy Store. So, as I said in my video yesterday, we are getting from Hot Toys an MCU Galactus. Going to be 70 centimeters tall. He's going to be big, very impressive, and you could throw him in with your Marvel Legends MCU collection if you wanted to. A lot of speculation on price, and a few folks have said that they've seen on Hong Kong websites that he's actually retailing for about $250, which of course could change with shipping and tariffs and all sorts of things, but also take that for what it's worth. I don't know, because I think we were all thinking he was going to be a lot more expensive. But then again, he only has 6 points of articulation, and he's what's called a SOV figure, which some people are saying, oh, well, normally those are actually kind of like hollow inside, and they're a cheaper price. So it might be a bit like some of the Mondo releases, which are big, and they cost a couple of $100, but they're not crazy. So basically, stay tuned for Thanos, and we'll fill in the gaps along the way. And then we're getting the rest of the Fantastic Four as well from Hot Toys. Again, they haven't told us the price, but you know what to expect from Hot Toys. They'll probably be about $300 a piece. So just to rattle through them, I'll sing you a song. On an outer space adventure, they got hit by cosmic rays, and their fortunes changed forever in the most fantastic ways. Oh, Reed Richards is elastic, and Sue can fade from sight. Johnny is the Human Torch, and the Thing just loves to fight. All for 4. Do, 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 do. Fantastic Four. Don't need no more. Okay, there you go. I'm done. I had to just get that out of my system. But yeah, if you collect your Hot Toys, it's going to cost you a lot of money, but you could get the entire set. We've got all the details for Cold Slither's comeback tour, courtesy of San Diego Comic-Con and Hasbro. So we've seen renders of these figures, and we've seen them in the Hasbro Pulse streams, but now we've got a price, $124.99, which honestly isn't crazy, because that's $25 a figure plus $25 for the drum kit and the accessories. And the fact it's going to be a little bit of a, special edition Comic-Con kind of thing, I don't think that's too crazy. There's more information. So let me just read this off of TNI News here. We've got the Dreadnoks Cold Slither are going to be available for pre-order at San Diego Comic-Con and on Hasbro Pulse too. So you don't have to go to Comic-Con to pick it up, which is always a good thing. It's going to be available for Pulse Premium members at 1 p.m. EDT with a suggested retail price of £124, as I said, or dollars, excuse me. And August 1st, it will be available for pre-order for non-Hasbro Pulse Premium members. So I don't like that. Let me just do a quick little Hasbro rant, because what the heck, we're here now. Hasbro, you're charging your most loyal customers more money to buy your products. It's so grubby. And you're like, oh, but we just want to make sure that like our premium members get the chance to make their pre-orders. Well, just make more products then. It's just it just makes me so it makes my blood boil that like Hasbro's the fans come first. So pay us for a membership, and then you can order our products. No, I'm sorry, man. It sticks in my craw. Am I being too finicky? Do you think like it's an okay thing? Comment below and let me know, because I don't like ragging on companies when they don't deserve it. But sometimes, I don't know, just Hasbro make it so easy. McFarlane are also doing a Fallout figure as well, which once again plays into McFarlane's strongest assets, which is mechs and monsters. So this is perfect. We're getting the McFarlane Elite Edition, so it's going to be expensive, like Doomslayer. He was Elite Edition, and there was something else that was Elite Edition too, but I forget what it was. But basically, it's the McFarlane expensive range. So we're getting Fallout 76 T60. Going to be pre-orders open July 23rd. We'll have a lot more pictures and information then. Some cool news for Friday the 13th fans, which would include myself, because I'm quite the Jason fan. We are getting from NECA a Tom Savini Nightmare Jason from the game that came out a couple of years ago. So this is the NECA Friday the 13th, the game Tom Savini Jason 7.6-inch Ultimate figure. So he's going to be coming with a whole lot of accessories as well. You're going to get the first peek of this guy at the NECA booth at San Diego Comic-Con. Now, this is really cool because this was designed by Tom Savini for the game. This is one of the skins of Jason, and unfortunately, you can't play the game anymore. It was actually quite popular, and it was a real love letter to Friday the 13th. But there's always been legal wranglings for the rights to do anything Jason related, because I think Sean S. Cunningham wrote the original Friday the 13th, so he owns the rights to that. But then Jason was kind of established afterwards, so New Line Cinema or whatever, Atomic Robot or whoever owns the rights to that now, have Jason. So it's real difficult to get anything working. So it's kind of cool that we still have a holdover from the game coming out in action figure form. I look forward to seeing more of this at Comic-Con. In the words of Jack Nicholson's Joker, where does he get those wonderful toys? Isaac Wong, figure photographer extraordinaire and person who has the ability to locate certain things, has posted an awesome photo spread of the Mezco Fantastic Four with the Marvel Legends Dragon Man. He's managed to get his hands on it. Don't know how, but here we are, and God bless him for doing so. And also, dang it, I kind of really want it now, because this looks just really wonderful. And you realize how big he is next to the Fantastic Four characters. So I didn't pre-order him, but someone out there did say that they might have one for me maybe. So I might still get my grubby little hands on him. And looking at these preview photos here, yeah, that definitely makes me want him all the more. Dom, I was talking to you. Rude.
I love the idea that you talk like you're presenting. That's just how you do it.
Did you enjoy your lunch?
Yeah.
Have you had a good time today?
Yeah.
Did you take the car here, or shall we walk back? I don't mind walking, but frankly, I hope it doesn't rain.
It's good. It's good.
It's so weird.
It's so weird.
In comic book news, I just want to share some of the variant covers that we're getting for the Marvel vs. DC crossovers coming up, because this is just my nostalgia coming back and giving me what I want, and it makes me so happy. I'm a child of the 90s, and this takes me back to the great DC crossovers of the 90s, and thinking that we were never going to see these again, because I didn't think we were going to. I thought these two companies are owned by huge corporations. It's just not going to happen. But yet, here we are. In the year of our Lord 2025, we're getting Marvel versus DC, and I couldn't be happier. In Creator Corner, shout out to Marco Diablo Toys, who made this awesome looking Sindel from Mortal Kombat. With the new trailer just dropping for the new movie, I'm back into the Mortal Kombat hype train, especially because we're getting the Mortal Kombat game collection on Nintendo Switch and other consoles coming at the end of the year, which is an absolute dream project I've been wanting. So it's a good time to be a Mortal Kombat fan, and it's a good time to appreciate some badass customs. Today in Artist Alley, shout out to Bylane, who just does beautiful, gorgeous watercolor type artwork. I say watercolor, it's probably not what it is at all. That's just what my brain summarizes it as. But what it is very, very pretty. Definitely great thumbnail material and absolutely worth a follow on social media. And folks, that does it for good news for today. What did you think about the items covered? Comment below and let me know. And if you like what you see here and you want to see more, then you know what you gotta do. You gotta join the 6-1 Clicks by clicking the like, share, and subscribe buttons. And if you want to go one step beyond in supporting this channel, you can do by getting yourself a Model Behavior channel membership. By getting one of those bad boys, you get to know that you support this channel. Well, that was redundant, but hey, there you go. And also, just you help me make more episodes. So every time you open up YouTube and you got this mug staring at you, it's because of the channel members who help me do that. So gang, thank you so much for all of your support. And until next time, keep displaying model behavior.